This is the aftermath on Wednesday from a rampage by Israeli settlers in the occupied West Bank, where officials say at least one person was killed and another critically injured. They burned cars and buildings in several villages in apparent retaliation to Hamas's killing of 4 Israelis near a settlement the day before. Resident Noman Shalabi says he saw it unfold.
Dozens of settlers came here, around 250 settlers. They tried to enter the courtyard. They set the cars on fire. They started shooting towards the house, using live bullets and stones. And they damaged the balconies.
The Israeli military also said it used a drone to strike a militant squad, thwarting an attack. In response, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said, quote, "We will not accept any provocations to the police or security forces." This all comes after an hours-long battle between Palestinian fighters and Israeli troops in Jenin earlier in the week. Mourners from this series of attacks laid to rest the victims on Wednesday, including an Israeli teen who died in the Hamas attack and a man who died in Jenin. There is no safe place in the camp. At any minute, there could be a raid, his wife said, underscoring the volatility in the Israeli-occupied territory. The most intense fighting in months comes after days of relative calm. So far this year, more than 170 Palestinians, mostly militants but several of them civilians, have been killed by Israeli forces. 24 Israelis, as well as a foreigner, have been killed in attacks by Palestinians. Palestinians have repeatedly complained about settler attacks in the West Bank. Both Egypt and Jordan, which have diplomatic relations with Israel, have condemned the most recent ones. Some senior ministers in the Israeli government are calling for a full-scale military operation in the West Bank. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's office says Israel is doubling down on the Eli settlement with plans to add 1,000 new homes.